and we're live. Nobody is watching right now. This says 0 people. I'm just gonna like hang out with the cast tonight. My cat Smee is here. If anyone was on time, they would know that. Oh, okay, 7 people all of a sudden. I was really worried we were gonna have no one watching tonight. 32 weeks, and we've never had 0 people, but it's okay. It takes a few minutes, I think, for people to find what's going on. So anyway, hi, I'm Seth. Welcome to the show tonight. This is my cat Smee. You know, when I was doing a whole bunch of shows live every week, he wouldn't be in all of them. But now all I do is the showcase on Tuesdays for the next like 7 weeks until the year's over. And Smee was like, you know what? I can be a part of the show tonight. So I'm 100% sure he will not still be here by the last show number tonight. So enjoy him while you can. So welcome. I don't know what's going on. I'm Seth. This is my show. I'm waiting for more people to arrive. This is like the first few minutes where I just kind of twiddle my thumb and everyone's clicking on the link and they're like, I think this is the right place, or they get to the YouTube page and it says live, but they're not sure where to click. But we do have some people watching. We have Adiz in next week's show. She can't wait for the show tonight. And Christy Capers says, go Cami, raise the roof. I think that's for Camille. You know, when people use nicknames, I'm always like we had a few Gabriellas and sometimes they're called Ellas. And I'd be like, who's Ella? Do we have an Ella in the show tonight? But I figured out that Cami probably means Camille. So yes, as you see, while you're watching tonight, you can totally comment during the show. That's one of the best things. Woo woo, Capers fam. Is that a real cat? Of course that's a real cat. Does it not look like a real cat? He will move at some point. It's cute. Thank you. It looks like a beautiful decoration. Thank you. We have someone here for Alice tonight. Pamela says, go Alice. So yeah, hello from Ireland. Go KALEB. Ireland. It's, is it midnight there? Or is it only 11? Because of the time change, we adjusted our clock. Did the UK adjust their clock? I'm not sure. It's either 7, it's either 11 or midnight. But thank you, Shauna, for staying up and watching in Ireland. I think I have killed enough time. So welcome to SETH'S Talent Showcase. This is number 32, which means we've been doing 32 weeks of streaming live from my apartment. So this is kind of like a real showcase, except it's virtual. So for those of you who've never been to a cabaret before, in real life, I do these at Don't Tell Mom I'm Pointing. Doesn't really matter if I point. You can't really see where I'm pointing. At Midtown Manhattan. And I've done shows there since 2007, the weekly showcases, and that was about 583. And then I had to start doing them virtually, which I do. But if we were at Don't Tell Mama right now, you know, they would come and they would get your drink order. But here, when you're watching from home, you don't need to have a drink. You can drink if you want. We won't judge. Drink as much as little as you want. And I do like to tell people, feel free to pee whenever you want. We cannot see you. I like to let everyone know that because I know there's been some instances where people have gotten caught on camera. You are only viewing tonight, so feel free, you know, to take a break. And then if you were at Don't Tell Mama, you know, one of the things they would say to you is, you know, please turn off your cell phones. I'm not going to tell you to turn off your cell phone. I'm going to say, please keep your cell phone on because you're probably watching with your cell phone right now. So some of the differences between this and a real live showcase. One difference is there's no way for me to play live piano for the singers we actually have people streaming from everywhere around the country. I think we have a Maryland, we have a California, we have a Florida. So, you know, we're all over the place. That's one of the perks. But so the piano, I did record the piano tracks on the computer yesterday. So when you hear the piano playing, you can go, wow, that's a great accompaniment. And then you can know, oh, Seth must have played that. And yes, I did. So I played all the accompaniments tonight, just not live. And then, as I said, you know, we do have this interactive feature. So feel free to comment during the show. Let us know who you're here to see. We got another one for Alice. The more you comment, the more I'll put on the screen. I think that's super fun. It is midnight, so I guess it's still a 5-hour difference. I don't consider midnight very late at all. I tend to go to sleep around 4 a.m. So for me, midnight is like a normal person's 6 p.m. It's like dinner time, Shauna. Have some dinner. And so, yeah, keep the comments coming. Let us know you're here to see. And then finally, before I start the first number, there's a little ticker tape at the bottom of the screen here. Now, if you are in a position where you can afford $10, we would very much appreciate it if you donate $10 via Venmo, PayPal right there. And that money, let me know who you're to see so I can make sure the cast gets their portion. And we very much love you for doing that. If you cannot afford $10, please share the show and see if we can find some people in your network who can afford the $10 cover. It's going to be a great show tonight. Oh, and then if you're watching this show, on the West Coast and you're watching at 7 p.m. on the West Coast, which is 3 hours from now, you can still donate. That's totes cool. If you're watching tomorrow, you can still donate. You're watching in Europe tomorrow. If you're watching next week, I actually had someone donate money for a show for a month ago. That's fine. Next year, if you're watching the show 20 years in the future, I will still take the money and make sure the person gets their portion of it. All right, so I'm going to start the show tonight with a song I wrote. This is from my self-isolation song cycle that I wrote while we were in our stay-at-home order here in New York. Times are hard, there's no denying it, but there's an easy solution, and it's time to start trying it. 6 feet apart, 6 feet apart, we must all stay 6 feet apart. Now 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 feet apart, and we will survive. Let's go for a walk in the park. We won't touch in case someone's regulating us. We'll converse and might even laugh. Long as there's 2 yardsticks always separating us. 6 feet apart, 6 feet apart. We must all stay 6 feet apart. Now 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 6 feet apart, and we will survive. We can FaceTime all day and night. I'll get lots of views out of my new phone tripod. Google Hangouts, Netflix parties, real life dates will be as obsolete as my iPod. Having space will bring some grace, and sometimes it's nice to be far apart. You won't have to shower as much, and you can be less self-conscious when you fart. 6 feet apart, 6 feet apart. We must all stay 6 feet apart. Now 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 6 feet apart, and we will survive. So be smart and don't lose heart. It's time to start staying 6 feet apart. All right. I see we have a whole bunch of comments, but we'll bring those on later because it's time for our first performer. Our first performer tonight enjoys knitting and collecting gemstones. Her weakness is YouTube cake decorating videos, and she aims one day to be able to decorate a fancy cake. Please welcome Alice Jeanette Lambert. Hey, Alice, how's it going?
Hi. Okay, how's it going with you?
It's good. I love eating cake.
Valid.
You should totally do it. One of my friends just started doing that sort of thing for fun, and now he makes wedding cakes, as a side gig.
My problem is I want to get all the fancy stuff, but there's just so much and so many different tools, and I don't know where to start.
Well, I think you start by getting a bowl, and you can put in eggs and flour and mix.
Okay, I walked into that.
Yes, you did. That's all I know about making cake, but if it was about a pie, then you'd really walk into it.
No, I have always wanted to make a rainbow layer cake. That's a dream.
You should totally do it. I endorse that. But for now, let's hear you sing.
All right. Someone's been sending me flowers. Oh, what a sweet thing to do. Every new day brings another bouquet, and I don't know who to say thank you to. Sometimes they're thrown through my window, or down through the chimney they fall. Sometimes at night, when I've turned out the light, they come through a crack in the wall. Now that my house is a garden, bursting with blossom and bloom, I stand there for hours admiring my flowers. I'd like to lie down, but there just isn't room. Someone's been sending me flowers, more than I ever have had. Remarkable stuff, but enough is enough. If I see another bouquet, I'll go mad. Flowers are the language of love, I'm told, a language divine. Each dainty little blossom has a message to unfold. I'll accept mine. If flowers are the language of affection, how can I interpret my collection? They started by sending me bluebells. Oddly enough, they were gray. Each faded bloom had a nasty perfume. Besides being gray, they were paper mache. There followed a garland of fungus. And then, for a tropical treat, they sent me a plant that proceeded to pant and later began to eat meat. The cactus corsage touched me deeply, a beautiful plant in its prime. I felt much the same when the rock garden came, one rock at a time. Somebody madly adores me. I know not whom to suspect. Since I cannot afford to be madly adored, I do wish you'd stop sending flowers. Collect. Woo. How's everyone doing? Everyone having a good quarantine? I know I am. It's been a hectic couple of post-election weeks. I didn't sleep at all, as I imagine a lot of us didn't. So the next song I'm about to sing for you, I actually got to hear before a lot of other people did. So basically, the short version is I went to LaGuardia High School and I was in the show choir, and we commissioned Zena Goldrich to arrange some of her pieces for us. So she came in to one of the rehearsals, and she sort of talked to us and talked about her work and stuff, and she played this song that I'm about to sing for you. And as soon as I heard it, I was like, I need to put this away because I'm gonna use it for something. So this is my excuse to bring in that song. And all right, let's get to it. Who needs love? Love is a distraction. Love is just a reason for forgetting all your cares. I ask, who needs love? Love brings satisfaction. Love's another word for being bored in pairs. Who needs love? Really, when you think, I've got pigs to feed and there are dishes in the sink, and I've got bread to bake and horse manure to shove. Really, when you think about it, who needs love? Who needs love? Love's for other people, all the other people who have nothing else to do, so they go 2 by 2 underneath the steeple. I would think about that twice if I were you. Why let go? Why surrender trust? A knight in shining armor is just one more thing to dust, and I've got lots of dust that needs disposing of. Really, when you think about it, who needs love? Love in its raging fire, in its wild desire, in its drunken haze. Love in its sweet embrace, in its joy and yearning, I've got porridge and it's burning. Who needs love? Who needs someone handsome? Handsome, funny, brave, and smart, intelligent, and kind, and brave, and smart, and kind. Did I mention handsome? Fine, if he were handsome, then I would mind. And if he should come knocking at my door, take me in his arms and make me learn what life is for, and have the kind of soul that fits me like a glove. Tell him thanks a lot, but really tell him thanks a lot, but really tell him thanks a lot, but really who needs love? I suppose there are times when I'm lying in the meadow, swimming in the river, thoughts might cross my mind, or maybe once in a while I'm simmering the stew, or sewing up the curtain, or watching you. Who needs love? Love that lasts forever, love that's real and meant to be, and passionate and tall. I ask you, who needs love? Me, not now, not ever. There are some, you know, who don't need love at all. Why waste time staring at the moon, dreaming of a person who might change your life, and soon? And if at times I wish on stars that shine above, really when you think about it, really when you think about it, really when you think about it, who needs love?
Yay! Great job, Alice. I'm just going to keep applauding till you have your headphones on. That was so much fun. I love that song. Zena is one of the nicest people I've ever met. Your friend Pamela says, what a gorgeous voice, Miss Alice.
Thank you, Pam. That's so kind of you.
Yeah. All right. Thank you so much. Great job.
I didn't want to say it at first, but this is technically my New York City solo debut.
Well, hopefully we'll have you in person at some point next year.
I hope so, too.
All right. Thank you so much, Alice. Great job.
You're welcome.
All right. Our next performer tonight is a recent graduate of Howard University, a huge lover of musical theater. She is obsessed with Disney movies. Christmas is her favorite holiday, and she can be found binging TV shows in her free time. Her favorite show is This Is Us because it makes her cry. Please welcome Camille Capers. Hey, Camille.
Hi.
How's it going?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm good. I love This Is Us, but you said you're only in season 3.
Yeah, I'm on season 3, so I can't watch it on TV because I'll get spoilers.
Oh my gosh, you need to catch up. You need to catch up so we can talk about it.
I'm late to the party, I know.
That's okay. And I love Howard University. I know Kamala Harris went there.
Yes.
I love Kamala. She's amazing.
We're very
All right. Take it away, Camille.
Okay. This is the moment when the gods expect me to beg for help, but I won't even try. I want nothing in the world but myself to protect me, and I won't lie down, roll over and die. All I have to do is forget how much I love him. All I have to do is put my longing to one side. Tell myself that love's in every changing situation. Passion would have cooled, and all the magic would have died. It's easy. It's easy. All I have to do is pretend I never knew him. On those very rare occasions when he steals into my heart. But to have lost him when the ties were barely binding. Better the contempt the familiar cannot start. It's easy, it's easy, until I think about him as he was when I last touched him, and how it would have been right to be with him today. Those very rare occasions don't light up, they keep on coming. All I've ever wanted, and I'm throwing it away. It's easy as But then I see the faces of a war and defeated people, a father and a nation who won't let a coward run. This is how the gods reward the faithful through the ages, forcing us to prove that all the hardest things we've done easy, so easy. And though I'll think about him till the earth draws it around me, and though I choose to leave him for another kind of love, this is no denial, no betrayal, but redemption. Redeemed in my own eyes, and in the pantheons above. It's easy as life. It's easy as life. It's easy as life. Thank you guys so much. So my next song is something that I had actually planned to perform for my senior showcase at Howard. It unfortunately got canceled, so I'm gonna just sing it for you guys tonight, if that's okay. Once upon a time, I would wake beside a man who would make me feel like nothing could take him from me. Once I thought forever was real, I thought my life was ideal, I thought that nothing could steal it, you see. Once I learned how wrong I had been, that sometimes dreams can fade in, and what then? Once I learned the hard way, faith in ever after was done, and I gave up ever wondering when love will come and find me again. And it's almost like time has stood still, like a lifetime has under the frost. And I don't try to warm from the chill, although I know how much I've lost. Trouble is the more you deny, the more you don't even try, the more the world passes by in a haze. Soon you find you don't even know how many years you let go. The chance is wasted in so many ways. Lately I've been thinking it's time to take a look at what I'm doing then. Clinging to if only. Heaven knows there's more than one man, and maybe I should be planning for when love will come and find me again. Letting go of what might have been, and letting something else in. Only then love will come and find me again.
Yay! Great job, Camille. I love both of those songs.
Thank you so much.
Christy Caper says, go Cammy Slammy.
A nickname.
I've never heard of that before, but
it's a nickname.
Great job, Cammy Slammy. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
All right, that was fantastic. Moving on, our next performer tonight is currently regretting being a double major and doing 4 shows her first semester of college. If she had free time, she imagines she might like watching TV or possibly knitting. Her favorite movie is Anchorman, which she religiously quotes out of context. Her math professor did not appreciate her stating 60% of the time it works every time when asked about a formula. Other than musical theater, she enjoys playing jazz piano and sleeping through her alarm. Please welcome Maya TANAKA ALLWARDT. Hey Maya, how's it going?
Hi, I'm pretty good. How are you?
I'm great. Yes, we found out before that you speak Japanese just like I speak Japanese.
I do.
Nihongo o hanashimasu.
Yeah.
Is that close?
Yeah, it was.
Have you been speaking it since you were born?
Yeah, it was actually my first language.
Oh, that's so cool. Omedetou. Atama ine.
Yeah.
Yeah, it would be anata wa atama ine.
Yeah.
That
I like to
means
think so.
right. You wouldn't say that because that would sound conceited. But I can say it. This is fun. Seth toimasu, hajimemashite. All right, I'll let you do your set. I'll start by talking to you in Japanese now.
Alrighty.
Ganbatte.
All right, here I go. Jenny's afraid of water. I mean, she swims so well, but still she's afraid of water. So she won't go near the sea. Not me. And Katie's afraid of darkness. I mean, she sleeps and all, but still she's afraid of darkness. So when the lights go out, she has to hold my hand. I don't understand. I'm not afraid of anything, be it mountains, water, dragons, dark, or sky. I'm not afraid of anything. Tell me, where's the challenge if you never try? So watch me fly. I'm not afraid. And Daddy's afraid of babies. He got through me, but now he's afraid of babies. Guess he's scared of what they'll be. Not me. And Mom's afraid of crying. You know, she tries to hold it in. She's afraid of crying. And she can look at me with tears stuck in her eye. And I don't know why. I'm not afraid of anything, be it growing old or going out of style. I'm not afraid of anything. Who can give up what they want without a trial? Another mile. I'm not afraid. And I hear the calling of adventure, and I hear the ringing in my ears. The lights are trumpets blaring, I'm right here. And I hear the calling of tomorrow, and I feel the stirring in my bones. And David loves me. He's afraid to hold me. Listen to the calling of excitement. Can you feel the pounding of my heart? The lights are ready, pulse is steady. I cannot never stop the calling of a challenge. Blessing the water and stones, and David loves me. He's afraid to tell me. David loves me. He's afraid to trust me. He's afraid to hold me. And he'll always be. He's afraid of me. And I'm not afraid of anyone. I'm sure to win with anyone at all. I'm not afraid of anyone. Not a soul alive who can get behind this wall. So let them come and watch them fall. 'Cause after all, I'm not afraid. Cool. Now that we're done with that, I was told I was supposed to say things here, but I did not prepare for that. So, yeah, I don't know. I probably should have prepared. But, well, this song is about fear, and we're all kind of feeling fear right now. You know, there's no guarantee of anything. You don't know when we're going to be able to go outside and do live theater or whatever your interests may be. So I thought it was fitting that I sing this next song, and it is called So Much Better, because I long for the day when we're all feeling so much better. So here I go. All of this time I planned I'd be patient and you would love me again. You'd come to respect my mind, and at last you'd find you could love me again. And I had turned my whole world upside down, trying not to let you go. Watching you walk away is like a fatal blow. Whoa, I said my name up on that list. Does someone know that I exist? Is this a mistake? Am I even awake? Pinch me now to make sure. Yes, it's my name in black and white. Maybe I'm doing something right. Wow, I feel so much better than before. Warner, sorry I've been a pest, but I guess my best was not working with you. It looks like I found a cure, and I so look forward to working with you. Remember when we spent spring break in the hot tub every night? We said nothing else could ever feel so right. Well, this might, 'cause seeing my name up on that list, that beats the first time that we kissed. You thought I was dumb, well I think that somebody's judgment was poor. To see my name in black and white is like getting in love with you all night. No wait, it feels so much better, hello, much better, it's oh, much better. And I feel so much better than before. Maybe she's what you prefer, but hey, last year I was her. Maybe you will change your mind, but you might look up to find I've gone out to better things, better jobs and bigger rings. I don't have the time to cry, I'm too busy loving my name up on that list. Kind of a cool, ironic twist. what can I tell? Oh, we were trying to Mama fall on the floor. Hey, Mom, look at my name in black and white. Your daughter's doing something right. And I feel so much better. I'll be there on Monday, 9 o'clock. And we see who walks the walk. No, I can't wait. I will be there at 8 when they unlock the door. Oh, I'll even dress in black and white. See, I have not begun to fight. And you'll go home much better, hello, much better. And soon all you're gonna know much better. That I am so much better. I am so much better. I am so much better than before. Cool.
Yay! Great job, Maya. Otsukare-sama.
Otsukare-sama.
You had so many comments. Marissa Lopez says, you look so cute.
Thank you.
Reed says, go, Maya. Robbie says, go, Maya. Reese says, yes, Maya. We got a yay, Maya from LB Lizzle. Woohoo, go, Maya from Miles. They're just keeping coming in. We got a so good from Reese. So, arigato gozaimasu. Great job. Thank you so much. All right. That was a lot of comments. All right. Our next performer. Oh, yes. So we're a little bit more than halfway through the show. I just want to remind you that if you have not sent your $10, remember to say who you're here to see. It took me 32 weeks, but I can finally move my finger in like parallel with the ticker tape. Took a lot of practice. Yeah, if you're watching this 10 weeks from now, 10 years from now, feel free to still donate the $10. Our next performer tonight has been enjoying the burning sun of Florida with a margarita in one hand and his phone in the other. He spends his time either gaming in his true nerd fashion or attempting not to burn his next culinary concoction. Please give it up for your next performer, KALEB Sells. Hey, Caleb, how's it going?
It's going. How are you?
I'm good. How's the weather down there in Florida?
You know, just got through another tropical storm, so a little wet, but a little great, you know?
Yeah, I remember there was one show you were doing with us, and the storm just kind of knocked out your Wi-Fi.
Yeah, that was a time. That was a time and a half. Hopefully it doesn't happen tonight.
Yeah, well, the good news is you're not lagging or anything, so we'll cross our fingers, and we'll let you sing.
All right, let's go. It was just one of those things, just one of those crazy flings, one of those bells that now and then rings, just one of those things. It was just one of those nights, just one of those fabulous flights, a trip to the moon on gossamer wings, just one of those things. If you thought of it at the end of it, when we started painting the town, you'd have been aware that our love affair was too hot not to cool down. So goodbye, dear, and amen. Here's hoping we meet now and then. It was great fun, but it was just one of those things. If we thought of it at the end of it, when we started painting the town, we'd have been aware that our love affair was too hot not to cool down. So goodbye, dear, and amen. Here's hoping we meet now and then. It was great fun, but it was just one of those things. All right. Thank you. Thank you. I'm just going to imagine applause to keep myself from getting too nervous up here. So if y'all were listening to that song, then y'all know I'm probably about to say something about like hookups and love. And let's be real. I picked the two songs I'm doing tonight because they're polar opposites. So we all have those moments in life where it's like we meet someone, it's all fun, it's games, but like they're gone the next day. And like that's just, you know, we're going to just avoid that. But it's always funny because one moment you're talking about cheesecake and then you're in their bed and then the next thing you're just, you know, they're gone, you're gone, and you're just hoping you had a good time. But then the other time is when you actually have people that, you know, someone you care about. And sometimes it becomes really hard to talk about how much you care about them. You're afraid you're going to say too much, do too much. Like it always just kind of comes up like that. So this next song is actually talking a little bit about that. So let's see how it goes. You don't need to love me or tell me that you do. Don't make me any promises. Just promise we're not through. Don't give me one damn thing. I won't let you call this greed. Just let me give to you. That's the only thing I need. I know that this can work. If you'd plant one simple seed, you'd see it grow. You don't need to love me to know. You don't need to need me. It's better that you don't. If each of us can walk away, it won't matter that I won't. We'll both be self-contained, but together, not alone. You can keep me in the dark, hell, it's all I've ever known. But we both deserve a friend who will always check the phone and take the call. You don't need to need me at all. Let me be your emergency contact, your occasional +1, your excuse to take a sick day when the forecast calls for sun. We can keep on being lonely, but we don't have to be apart. And I'll never even ask you to let me have your heart. So I'll never break your heart. No, I'll never break your heart. You don't need to love me, so let me help you through. You don't need to confide in me. I've got crap enough for two. You don't need to answer. I'll know before you do. But hear me and believe me that you don't need to love me the way that I love you.
Yay! Great job, Caleb. Jonna says, you are such a natural performer, Caleb. This is fab. And Ariel asks, how is it that you do everything perfectly, Caleb?
I wish I was perfect. That was, nah. I mean, I try. That's all you can do, right? Just try and hope that something comes out.
Well, you know, we'll try and try again. Thanks so much. Great job.
Thank you, Seth.
Okay, our final performer tonight. The show goes so quickly when 3 people drop out because they have a sickness. Our final performer tonight has traveled all over time and space from the 19th century London to Middle Earth and back again. And all from the comforts of her own home, and she didn't even need a passport. She just needed a great book and a creative bookmark to help her travel because that's the best way to see the world, right? Please welcome NESSA AMHERST. Hey, NESSA, how's it going?
Hi, Seth. How are you?
I love your costume there. Your hat is stuff. What book are you reading right now?
Right now, I'm reading On Birthday from the Twisted Tale series. It's a Disney series where they take all of the Disney heroines and basically ask the question, what if? And this case with On Birthday, it's Alice when she's 18 years old. And the question asks, what if Alice returned to Wonderland and she was very, very late for a very important date? And Alice faces a lot of perils during this trip because the Queen of Hearts wants to take over all of Wonderland.
That sounds fascinating.
Yes, it does.
I'll let you take it away.
Okay. Before I do, here's a little something to kick off the night. All right, let's try that again. Something appealing, something appalling, something for everyone, a comedy tonight. Something familiar, something peculiar, something for everyone, a comedy tonight. Nothing with kings, nothing with crowns. Bring on the lovers, liars, and clowns. Old situations, new complications. Nothing portentous or polite. Tragedy tomorrow, comedy tonight. Something convulsive, something repulsive, something for everyone, a comedy tonight. Something aesthetic, something frenetic, something for everyone, a comedy tonight. Nothing of gods, nothing of fate. Weighty affairs will just have to wait. Nothing that's formal, nothing that's normal. No recitations to recite. Open up the curtain, comedy tonight. Well, it's all fun and games when you get to dress up on Halloween, but it's not all fun and games when you can't go out and celebrate Halloween. And unfortunately, that was the case this year. I was looking forward to showing off my steampunk costume for Halloween, but that wasn't the case, as many of us have come to realize. And it's not going to be the case for Thanksgiving or Christmas, when many of us are canceling plans and having to stay home for obvious reasons. And as sad as it is, it's comforting to know that during these times, we might just be thriving under very tumultuous circumstances. And this next song definitely is about that. They say that this particular flower thrives in the most harshest of circumstances. And I feel like for the past 4 years, we've all had to thrive in the most harshest of circumstances. It sucks, it's bad, it's wrong, but somehow we thrived. We grow, we learn, and we thrive again. And I hope that as we look forward to a new presidency, we continue to thrive and grow and learn and be more in tune with each other and just really blossom into something wonderful. And this song really is about thriving even under the most harshest of circumstances. I hope you enjoy it. Edelweiss, every morning you greet me.
Edelweiss, bless my homeland forever. Edelweiss, Edelweiss, every morning you greet me, small and white, clean and white. You look happy to meet me. Blossom of snow, may you bloom and grow forever. Edelweiss, Edelweiss, bless my homeland forever.
Yay! Great job, Nessa.
Thank you.
Everyone seems to really love that song. Sarah Yoon says, love your beautiful voice, Nessa.
Thanks, Sarah. I hope you're doing okay.
I hope so too. All right, thank you so much. Great job.
No problem.
All right, before I bring the cast back for the final bow, I'm going to do one more number. Before that, I just want to do a quick plug. If you enjoyed what you're seeing tonight, you can check out all my other shows and what else I'm up to on my webpage, SETH'S.com. That's SETH'S.com. That's the little jingle I wrote to help you remember my webpage, SETH'S.com. I'm told it's pretty catchy, SETH'S.com, which is good because jingles are supposed to be catchy. So I'm here every Tuesday through December 29th, right here with the virtual showcases. If you like the songs that I sang tonight, they're from my Self-Isolation Song Cycle. You can find that and 180 other songs on my website and YouTube channels. I also have the sheet music available. There's some videos, Broadway stars singing a few. We have some great music videos. A couple of them are funny. We had a great Get Out the Vote video with Mario Lopez, if you haven't seen that. Also, you can get CDs to a couple of my musicals. We just finished recording the Love Quirks Off-Broadway cast album, which will be out early next year. And then hopefully the show will be back off-Broadway sometime in 2021. We have our fingers crossed that you guys can see that sometime next year. I also have published 3 books, if you're into reading, on Amazon. If you don't like reading, I did turn the last one into an audiobook. For those of you too lazy to read, I now read it to you. I highly recommend all of those because I wrote them and I'm biased. If you like listening to me talk, you can also catch up on my podcast, Millennials Are Ruining the World, ? And Exennial Perspective, Bridging the Gap Between Generations X and Y. I'm not woke, but I'm awake. I think that's a great podcast. There's 2 seasons of that. You can literally spend like a full 24 hours just absorbing everything I put out in this quarantine alone. You can also follow me on social media at SETH'S.com. Twitter, Facebook, Instagram. If you're on Facebook right now, it's very easy to follow me. You just click that little thumbs up sign. If you're into cats, as I promised, me is now on the couch. But you can follow him on Facebook. He posts every Saturday. It's like one of the only things I'm doing during quarantine is making sure to post every Saturday. And if you're into cat mitzvahs, he had a cat mitzvah last December that you can watch on his Facebook page because he was a man. He's actually turning 14 next month. It's been almost a year. They grow up so fast. He also co-stars in my web series, The Sitcom Pilot, Everyday Little Seth, which is very, very funny. And without any more ramble, here is the finale of my song cycle and the finale of our show tonight. And this goes out to everyone in the entire world who's had a rough year, which is everyone. We will get through this, though it might take a while. We will get through this, though each day feels like a trial. We will get through this. Though some folks are in denial, we will get through this, my friends. We will get through this. We are strong and as a team. We will get through this. Though some days we may lose steam, we will get through this. We'll wake up from this bad dream. We will get through this, my friends. It may seem endless, but you're not friendless. I am here for you, and others are too. I know you've missed them, but they're still your support system. And we'll have a huge bash. It will be a grand smash when this is through. I swear it's true. We will get through this, not as soon as we choose. We will get through this, though sometimes we'll have the blues. We will get through this, despite what they say on the news. We will get through this, my friends. There's no telling how this ends, but don't lose hope. We will cope, and we will get through this, my friends. All right, please welcome our cast back to the stream. Alice, Jeanette Lambert, Camille Capers, Maya TANAKA ALLWARDT, KALEB Sells, and NESSA AMHERST. Woo! It's so easy with only 5 people. I don't have to be like, where is this person? How do I click them up? Oh, we got a heart from Erin S. And Ariel says this song never gets old. Oh, thank you, Ariel. It makes her feel better every time. I still like it, you know? Sometimes I get sick of the songs, but sometimes I keep doing them. Great job, everyone. You're all so quiet. Every week I say, please don't be quiet during the curtain call. And everyone's just like,
I forgot.
I didn't know.
this is better. I know every single week everyone just stands there and lets me babble. I'm like, we're all in this together. That's a High School.
love hearing you speak, Seth. Like,
I can't believe I just referenced High School Musical, but it's okay. You guys watch that show? I love that show on Disney Plus, High School, the Musical, the series.
Oh my God.
It's so good. I watched it in one night. I couldn't get enough of it. And then I canceled Disney Plus because there's nothing else good on it. But so anyway, thanks everyone for watching. Thanks everyone in the show. It was a great show. I'll be back here next week right here in SETH'S Virtual Showcase. Woo! Good night, everyone.